from scratch, and that came out great. We did that with a cream cheese frosting, a lemon cream cheese frosting. What up, Casual? Welcome, welcome. Y'all, this is the cat that hosts the server, Casual Elephant. It's because of him that we're on here streaming this particular brand of nonsense of a vintage story. Yeah, y'all make sure to give Casual a follow, a gander, a goose. His channel is worth checking out. And you can catch him many different times. Go hit up his channel. It will tell you when you can. So y'all make sure to give him some love too. Very cool cat. I forgot what I was saying. The ADHD is strong in me. Get the rest of this in here and keep it moving. Why we still can. Coffee cake. Thank you, Quebecer. Yes, coffee cake. So we did a coffee cake up from scratch with a lemon cream cheese frosting that absolutely slapped. And it was just a chocolate cake that we sprinkled espresso powder in. But it really helped the coffee flavor come out right on the front end on the initial bite. And then nice rich chocolate cream cheese frosting feel. And then on the back end, you get that little bit of hit of coffee. Perfect. Good stuff. Ate entirely way too much of it. But we made that and then realized we had too much batter. So we also made cupcakes with it. And yeah, that sparked joy. It was very good. Since then, we've done we did a red velvet cake that came out really well that we scratched up. We didn't do the cream cheese frosting for that. What frosting did we do for that? I don't remember. But that was another one we both worked on. So again, I cook for my job. Like I line cook, prep cook work, right? Not chef stuff. I do have my own ideas that I put in the mix, but down at the restaurant, they don't get those ideas. You want my ideas, you pay for them. Otherwise, those are for me. But not a chef. Don't consider myself a chef. Would love to be, but we'll keep at it. Maybe someday. So I am not a baker, but my partner is. Damn, we're cold. Here, pop the lid on that. Close ourselves in real quick. My partner makes good food. What's the difference between a red velvet and chocolate cake? Is it not the same thing but with color? So that's a damn good question. That's kind of what I was getting at. Is I'm a cook, not a baker. I don't know what that last little bit is. I think it has something to do with what did we put in it that was different? Because we put something else in it that technically made it that. And it is also the color, which the color is just food dye for the most part. Unless you want to cheat and use, you can use, I've never done this. We haven't done this. I've seen it done. My grandma used to do this. You can use beets as like a sugar base for certain things because when you like cook them down, they get real like sugary and you can get red from that. My grandma used to make beet cookies. If you've ever watched The Walking Dead, actually, you remember when the crew got to Alexandria and Carol is walking around being like awesome housewife, I'm not a killer. I don't murder the hell out of everything. She is running around with red cookies. She made those from beets, is what they're getting at. Fruit Loops here are colored with vegetables. Really? That's a thing. Well, better that than the food dye we have in America. That shit's gross. And some of it's linked to frickin' cancer and doctor problems and shit like that. Can I put my arm there, please? Here, there's your chair. Over here. Whole chair. Whole ass chair to you. But I think it has something to do. Oh, yep. Welcome back. Something to do with what you decide to put in there for the coloring. And did we use vinegar? We did something. I don't think we did vinegar. I think that's the one where we did like the sour cream. Yeah, it's what it was. We did like a sour cream something or other in there. I don't know. I mix things. I don't know what we're doing when we're baking, so I just follow orders. But we've done the coffee cake, the red velvet cake. We did a batch of brownies, big thick ass brownies with white and standard chocolate chips in them. Would you stop clawing the shit out of me? No, you don't get to come over here anymore. Just clawing the shit out of my legs, dude. Hey. Yeah, I flip you off. I think she flipped me off back. Did a big ass batch of brownies, and we took those with us. That was for Christmas. And took those down. Mint chocolate chip brownies is what we came out with. Really good. And again, I helped with those. Again, all I do is stir and do what I'm told. But there was this. Let me catch up with chat. Think some cooking videos would be nice. I would watch them at least. Hell yeah. Well, I have it written down over here, so I'm definitely going to give that a gander. Go poach some ideas for camera setup and shit like that. And then see if that catches traction. You never know. Because I got a bunch of dumb recipes in me. I got a mix of fine dining and Depression era country cooking from first one from my mom's side of the family, and then the Depression era from my dad and great grandma's side of the family. So I have a weird mix of recipes in my head. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, that's what I was going to say. My favorite one, my partner didn't like it as much as I did, but my partner made strawberry shortcake from scratch with hand diced tomatoes, gross, hand diced strawberries and stuff like that. And I was helping at the beginning of it, which I was just dicing the tomato. Why tomatoes, bro? You don't put tomatoes in there. Don't do it. Difference between wisdom and intelligence. I was dicing these strawberries and throwing them in a bowl with a little bit of just standard cane sugar and mixing them up. But then I got to call into work, and I'm on call for work. So anytime I get a call, it's because they're swamped and they need the extra help. So I get down there, I'm gone for like 3 hours of just in the reeds grinding out tickets across the frickin' board. And came home, my partner had finished the white cake and you get that kind of airiness in it, and then white frosting with strawberries over the top. Looked amazing, and I had entirely way too much of it because there's only 2 of us here, so like we bake and then there's just too much. They wanted more air in the actual batter, but it's my favorite thing they've made so far. With I don't know, those brownies though. I think the brownies, let's be honest, I think the brownies stole it. That was the best batch so far. And that was actually made for Christmas. So we didn't have all the baking kick-ass tools that my partner got for Christmas. So now, like, I want to see the brownies and how they come out this next time. We do have a roll of homemade cookie dough up in the freezer that we can just pinch some circles off of, throw in a pan, and you have cookies in all of an hour. My favorite dessert is pudding commier. What is that? I've never heard of it. Birthday before last, I got a badass tiramisu that was really good. It was a lemon tiramisu. I enjoyed that. That was pretty good. If I have a particular favorite dessert, I like all of them. I like baking. Like a sponge cake soaked in hot maple syrup. Yo, that sounds really good. I'd buy that for $1. Not sure if it exists in English, but the translation would be the unemployed man's pudding. Oh, okay, poor people food. I like poor people food. That's my favorite food. It's my favorite way to cook. I am poor people. We make the best food. Because you got to stretch it out, make it last. Oh, it's right here. Go up the ladder, get to the left. Okay. Better not have. You get at it? Yeah. Little shit. Also, I've been talking food for a while. I'm going to go let Fat Boy out so he can do more war crimes, and I put him back up because it's what he does. Not sure if it existed. Quebec, where are you from? Where are you from? Quebec. Nice. Oh, it was a dish that got popular during the Great Depression out here. Oh, okay. I feel ya. That's from that era that I learned how to make my. Do the headphones right. Do mouth stuff. There we go. That sounds about right. From my great grandma is where I learned how to make shit on a shingle, which is different everywhere. I know we've talked about it in chat before, but everybody's is a little bit different. So I am a bulldog gravy for my shit on a shingle. And bulldog gravy is just white gravy with either hamburger or sausage in it. Just ground up sausage. You cook, dice, remove it from the pan, then use the oil in there with some flour and start adding water, and then start adding milk, and just turn that into like a roux, gravy, whatever you want to call it, and then slap that on some toast. Shit on a shingle. Simple and effective. And there's a million different ways to make it. That's what I was going to complain about, but I got sidetracked before. This last birthday, last year, we went out to that kick-ass steak joint, right? They made a steak. It was okay. Not for the price that we paid. It just wasn't worth it. And I ordered a little bit of hollandaise. TK21345, are you cool with people coming to see your base? I don't care. Just keep your fingers to yourself. I don't want to have to lock this out. Or I can just give you a tour while I'm here. Yeah, keep your fingers to yourself. If you need something, call it out. I have no problems helping. Just, yeah, don't poach. Gonna take all that meteoric iron for myself. I guess that would be the way to go. I do want to take this and turn it into more armor and sell that at my smith shop. That's why I didn't have my lantern. Oh, my lanta. But yeah, I mean, if you want to see the base, I can give you a friggin' tour as well, because it's pretty cut and dry. Oh no, you got to find the base yourself. That's part of the fun. That's part of the fun. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Rabbits, barn, goats. What are you guys actually doing? So back to the game. What's the difference between the normal iron and the meteoric iron? Oh yeah, that's... You guys didn't escape again, did you, you little shits? Get off me. Alright, I'll run back in real quick, and I will show you the difference. So, cut and dry, iron is iron, and meteoric iron is, pretty much steel without the good durability. So like we take iron right here, right? We hit H on that and let's go to a Falx. All made up, has a durability of 850 and an attack power of, it'll do 5 damage anytime you swing with it, right? Decent, really good weapon. Now, oh, that's actually, that won't work because that is a steel one. Meteoric iron, we go to a Falx, we go here, better durability, but the attack power is the same as actual steel, 5.3. Durability is better than iron, but not by much, whereas this right here is a silver-lined steel Falx. Again, the damage, 5.3, not much, but that durability, though, that durability is through the damn roof. So meteoric iron is kind of the in-between of iron and steel. It's just as good